Cricket is a game filled with legends, superstars, and unforgettable moments. Over the years, fans have witnessed incredible players dominate stadiums around the world. But among all these stars, there are some players whose journey feels different. Their stories are not built only on talent, but on sacrifice, hard work, obsession, and belief. One such player is Marnus Labuschagne. Today, millions of cricket fans know him as one of the best test batsmen in the world. They see the centuries, the celebrations, the intense concentration, and the fearless attitude at the crease. But behind this success lies a long journey filled with struggle, discipline, and determination. This is the complete story of Marnus Labuschagne, his childhood, lifestyle, cricket career, struggles, rise to fame, and the mentality that transformed him into one of Australia's greatest modern batsmen. Marnus Labuschagne was born on June 22, 1994, in Klerksdorp, a town in South Africa. At that time, nobody could have imagined that this young boy would one day become the backbone of Australian cricket. His family lived a simple life. Cricket was already deeply connected to South African culture, and like many young boys, Marnus fell in love with the game early. He spent hours watching matches and practicing basic batting techniques. Even as a small child, his energy level was different from others. He was always active, competitive, and determined to improve. When Marnus was around 10 years old, his family made a life-changing decision. They moved from South Africa to Australia in search of better opportunities and a brighter future. For a young boy, moving to another country was not easy. Everything changed: the people, the culture, the schools, the environment, and even the cricket system. But sometimes difficult moments create strong personalities, and for Marnus, Australia became the land where his dreams slowly started taking shape. After settling in Queensland, he began playing local cricket. Right from the beginning, coaches noticed something unique about him. He was not the most stylish player, nor the most naturally gifted, but his hunger to improve was unbelievable. While other young players enjoyed free time after training, Marnus continued practicing. He worked on his batting stance, footwork, defense, and concentration for hours. His obsession with improvement became his greatest weapon. As a teenager, Marnus spent countless days studying cricket. He watched great batsmen closely, analyzed bowling patterns, and tried to understand the mental side of the game. Unlike many young players who only wanted to hit big shots, Marnus loved the challenge of batting for long periods. He respected Test cricket deeply and admired players who could survive pressure. That mindset would later define his entire career. Life was not glamorous during his early years. There was no fame, no luxury lifestyle, and no headlines. His journey was filled with hard work, discipline, and patience.
Marnus represented Queensland at junior levels and slowly climbed the domestic cricket system. Coaches admired his attitude because he never complained and always wanted to learn. But despite his hard work, he was still not considered a future superstar. Many experts believed his batting style looked unusual. His movements were different. His reactions were emotional and intense. Some people even felt his technique would not survive at the highest level. But Marnus ignored the criticism. He believed in hard work more than opinions. As he entered professional domestic cricket, he continued building his reputation as a reliable batsman and useful leg spinner. He played for Queensland and slowly became one of the most consistent performers in Australian domestic cricket. His performances eventually caught the attention of national selectors. In 2018, Marnus Labuschagne finally achieved the dream of representing Australia. For many players, reaching international cricket is the hardest step. But for Marnus, the real battle was only beginning. International cricket is ruthless.
The pressure is enormous. Every mistake gets criticized. Every failure becomes headlines. And when Marnus first entered the Australian team, he struggled to establish himself. Critics questioned his place in the team. Some fans believed he was not ready for international cricket. Others mocked his unusual personality and awkward batting movements. But Marnus refused to give up. Instead of feeling defeated, he worked even harder. He trained longer than before. He studied bowlers carefully. He analyzed his weaknesses. He improved his defense and focused heavily on mental strength. Then came the moment that completely changed his life. During the 2019 Ashes series between Australia and England, Steve Smith suffered a concussion after being hit by a dangerous bouncer from Jofra Archer. Australia needed a concussion substitute. That substitute was Marnus Labuschagne. At that moment, nobody realized cricket history was about to change forever. Walking into an Ashes battle in England is one of the toughest situations any batsman can face. English conditions are difficult. The crowd is hostile. The bowlers are aggressive. But Marnus showed unbelievable courage. He fought for every single run. He defended with determination, left dangerous balls carefully, and slowly frustrated England's bowlers with his concentration. Suddenly, the cricket world noticed him. Fans admired his fearless approach. Experts praised his patience and technique. Former players started calling him one of the toughest batsmen to dismiss. That Ashes series transformed Marnus from an unknown player into a rising cricket star. But what truly made him special was not just talent. It was obsession. Teammates often revealed that Marnus practiced more than anyone else. He was constantly thinking about cricket. He shadow practiced batting movements inside hotel rooms. He studied bowlers for hours before matches. His dedication became legendary inside the Australian dressing room. Marnus understood something very important. Talent can open doors, but discipline creates greatness. As years passed, he became one of the best test batsmen in the world. He scored centuries in difficult conditions. He built long innings under pressure. He became Australia's most dependable batsman during challenging moments.